All right. Trump has been insisting that the letter, the now notorious letter that he wrote to Epstein on Epstein's 50th birthday, was not his. It was fake news. Yeah, it was fake news. It was manufactured in some way. Somehow someone faked his signature, wrote a letter to Epstein many years ago, and the Epstein estate kept it, and then the Wall Street Journal knew of it, and they released it, but it was fake, but then it was actually released. Somehow, a big conspiracy of this letter. Well, now there's so many wacky elements to this, but handwriting experts weighing in. And this is, of course, the letter you can see on screen there. The whole, may every day be another wonderful secret, Jeffrey. And there's a drawing of a woman-like figure and Trump's signature is down there in the lower region. And Trump saying, that's not my signature. Despite all of the exact other signatures I showed you before of other times he signed it, and it looks exactly that way, which is when he just signs his first name and not the whole Donald J. Trump. But you now have handwriting experts weighing in. And the reason I want to show this to you is because, number one, Trump doesn't want people to just see this, not for just this letter being legitimate, because we knew that's obvious. Obviously he's lying, but that he's so willing to lie. And I wish MAGA would think about this. If he's willing to lie about this is not a smoking gun of a particular act of wrongdoing. It's just further substantiation of his gross friendship with Epstein, which we already knew about. So the fact that you're willing to go to the mat over this being fake, which a lot of the defenders of Trump are doing, is a sign of maybe a detachment to what is easily rationally understood as Trump lying here. But the main reason I wanted to circle back to this is because handwriting experts have been a source of real fun on this show. And so we'll go look at one of our favorite Trump handwriting experts that thought that Trump's signature revealed something about his manhood. So we will look at that. But first, of course, Trump has been saying that's not mine.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
You signed the Jeffrey Epstein birthday letter.
It's not my signature, and it's not the way I speak. And anybody that's covered me for a long time, no, that's not my language. It's nonsense. And frankly, you're wasting your time. All you do is trying to get off the great success of...
So, then you had headlines like this. White House says it would support forensic analysis of alleged Trump signature on Epstein letter. We don't need a forensic analysis, Caroline. We know. And then they would say the forensic analysis or analyst, thank you, was a fake news liberal. If it came out, whatever. But now we have handwriting experts. Here's one.
There's absolutely no evidence to suggest that it's anything but authentic. It's his signature.
Sheila Lowe knows a few things about analyzing signatures. She's been a court-qualified document analyst for more than 40 years and has studied Trump's signature since the 1990s.
So you can see there on screen all the examples of him doing the same signature.
1990s. So she's familiar with the tiny variations of how he signs his name.
The thing about signatures is that nobody signs their name exactly the same way twice. It's impossible. So everybody has a range of variation, and some people have a very wide range, and some people have a very narrow range, and anything in between. Trump's signature is fairly consistent over time. I mean, it's quite consistent, more than fairly. Some of my colleagues were complaining about the long ending stroke on the birthday card, and they said he doesn't sign that way. But I found one signature in particular in 1987 where he does make that very long final stroke, which means that it is in his range of variation. And then I found another one that had a long stroke but not as long. So those were important similarities. The other things...
Yeah, it's just funny to bring in the experts. Trump knows it's his. Every one of his supporters knows it's his. They're just playing a game. We know it's his. But that's not the reason I brought this back up. The reason is because producer Cole has never seen this clip, which is my favorite, which is a handwriting expert many years ago discussing Trump's signature and what it means about him and what it means about his personality. And it brought great joy to Jade and I a while ago. So let me play this mainly for Cole and all of you. While we continue forward, please do click the subscribe button if you appreciate the show. It's free, but it supports us algorithmically. We've heard other creators talking about changes YouTube's making that's causing political content on some channels to be experiencing less reach. So just whatever you can do, of course, is great. And then if you want to get boosted up energetically, you can go to drinkpep.com to order my brother's business. It's a brother's venture, myself, my two brothers, Pep, which provides for you a healthy alternative to energy drinks, and you can deliver it directly to your doorstep. Here is the renowned handwriting expert.
Trump's handwriting. This is Trump's handwriting from 2015-2016. I want you to look at it, and first you'll see it's all angles, but there's something very, very interesting in this handwriting, and it's the very last letter, which would be the P. Now, doing a Rorschach test, do you see any image in that? And if you're, and I can tell you.
It looks like a mountain or a hill.
Cole, audience, the expert's asking the host, what do you see in this signature? What do you see, Cole? In the P of the Trump. What sticks out to you? Do you see an image?
Not really.
Okay. Sort of a sharp.
Just like a
shark fin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what the expert has to say.
Or it's a phallic symbol.
Or a phallic symbol. Okay.
When you have
a mountain or a hill, I say.
Yeah, it is a kind of a mountain or a hill, and it's a phallic symbol. And I write about this in the book in a chapter called, Is That a Phallic Symbol in Your Handwriting, or Are You Just Happy to See Me? And when you see phallic symbols in handwriting, it means like, look at me, big macho man. It's also somebody who often is obsessed with sex or is into unorthodox sexual habits. Now that was in some of Donald Trump's signatures, but his signature when he became...
Did you expect that, Cole?
You know, I can see it a little bit.
I just love the way she's like, hello, it's phallic. The way she says it is like, yeah, all right, moron. Mountain or hill, shark's fin. Phallic? And obviously, what, do you not see it? That's clearly proof that he's into unorthodox sex.
President changed. And why don't we see what that looks like?
And this is something that does happen. Our writing changes over time.
Your writing may change over time. If you go through an emotional or physical change, you will see changes in your handwriting. If the emotional change is, or physical change is major, your handwriting can change drastically. If it's a minor change, your handwriting will change minorly.
And look at this. This is much different. I mean, we're seeing slimmer peaks, and I don't know how that's...
Well, they're angles.
Given what you previously said, ma'am, what does a slimmer P mean?
His handwriting became tighter. When you have angles, and you can even try this. If you do this with your hand, do it, try it. Out there, try it. How do you feel?
You just wave it up and down.
Yeah, but angles.
It's very, it feels like angry.
Angry.
Yeah.
It's angry, it's aggressive.
Aggressive.
If you do curves, just try it with me. How do you feel?
That host is like, who the hell booked her? Why? Do it. Try it. Try this with your hand. This is my favorite moment on TV ever. Right when it cuts out of the graphic and she's just like...
Out there, try it. How do you feel?
You just wave it up and down.
Yeah, but angles.
It's very...
How do you feel? How do you feel? Now, how does this make you feel? She's actually doing the energy things on the host, and the host is like, ah! That's a reference to the last segment of your YouTube segment viewer. Wow. Yeah. So then Jared Moskowitz was kind of clowning on Republicans, saying, hey, maybe the great investigator James Comer can investigate the signature.
By far the best investigator of all time, in the Capitol, which is exactly why all of his investigations, which have used, Chinese informants that were prosecuted and Russian disinformation, people from prison. I mean, the main thing he was tasked with last year, right, which was the Biden impeachment, that we had a vote. Oh no, we never had a vote on that because, of course, he didn't find any evidence. So this morning, our close personal friend, Mr. Comer, said that he was not going to look into the letter or the doodle, the president's doodle. He's a decent doodler, by the way. So he wasn't going to look into whether the signature was a forgery, and I'm concerned about that because this is the president of the United States. If there are...
Whose mic is on? In this hearing, there's someone going, shh.
Are forgeries or forgers out there, I think we should investigate it. And in fact, this document is 22 years old. So you're telling me someone 22 years ago went back to the future and forged his signature when he was a Democrat. And somehow...
I love that. He has like a producers around him who are reacting.
Now, this person was Nostradamus, knew he would become a Republican, become president 22 years later. So listen, I submit to you that we can solve this problem for the American people. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take our dear personal friend, Mr. Comer's word for it. Let's bring in a signature expert. You guys pick the witnesses. Bring in your signature experts, swear them under oath, and let's have the signature examined. Is it his or it is not his?
Yeah, that's awesome. It's funny. Let's see, signature comparison, Trump, Epstein. Here are some. Oh wait, let me see. Come on. Here we go. Here are some signature comparisons. Yeah, well, all right. Maybe we need a forensic analysis or something, but it won't convince a Republican. Come on.
Have you seen that letter? And
I've not, but I would love to see it like matched with his handwriting.
Yeah,
it just seems really,
like.
really wild. Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Just look there, boom, compared. A lot of them have done that. Jim Jordan did too. He was like, I haven't seen it, but I don't believe it. And then this guy goes, I don't want to. Oh, you have the letter? I don't want to see it, but I do want to see a comparison. But don't show it to me. All right.